Welcome to the channel and to our first video. Where else could we start than with a classic from Christopher Nolan, Interstellar. We are hoping to show movies in a different light, with a different meaning, their meaning to us. Hopefully there will be enough people to resonate with our message so we can continue this journey. Step forward with us and let's begin. In 3 hours, he loses 23 years. In chasing survival, he misses everything worth surviving for. Interstellar isn't just science fiction. It's a film about time, sacrifice, and the brutal math of love. On Miller's planet, 1 hour equals 7 years on Earth. But time dilation isn't the lesson, it's the metaphor. Because while Cooper fights for the future of humanity, his daughter grows up without him. His family fades away in real time. And when he returns to the ship, decades have passed. He sees it all, not through years, but through a screen. That's what makes it hurt. Time doesn't care who you are. It only keeps moving. The silence in space is deafening. Not just because there's no sound, but because you can't hear your daughter call your name from across the galaxy. In Interstellar, Cooper makes the choice most of us hope we'll never have to walk away from everything he loves in the name of something bigger than himself. He doesn't sacrifice himself for fame or ego or glory. He does it so Murph can have a future, so the world doesn't end with dust storms and hopelessness. But here's the irony. In trying to save humanity, he loses the human moments that matter most. Philosopher Soren Kierkegaard once wrote, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." Cooper doesn't get to live backwards. He doesn't get the chance to rewind. He lives forward into pain, distance, and the ever-growing silence of time. He chooses a path where birthdays become videos, and his daughter's grief becomes the ticking of a clock he can't silence. And yet, he chooses it, knowing full well what it will cost. We often glorify sacrifice. Leave your family, save the world. But Interstellar shows the cost. Cooper leaves to save his children, but to them, he simply left. Murph doesn't understand. And for years, she refuses to forgive. This isn't cinematic tragedy. It's real pain. Because sometimes doing the right thing still breaks someone's heart. We often say we do whatever it takes to protect the people we love. But what if protecting them means they never truly know who you are again? What if saving them means becoming a stranger to them? Cooper sacrifices presence for possibility. And Interstellar dares to ask, is that a noble death or a slow, emotional erasure? The film doesn't give easy answers. That's what makes it honest. We think love is emotional. But in Interstellar, it's elemental. When Brand says love transcends dimensions, we dismiss it as poetic. Until Cooper falls into the Tesseract. There, it's not gravity that guides him. It's his bond with Mirth. Love becomes the code, the signal, the final key. The story dares to ask, what if love is real physics, not just feeling? When Cooper finally returns, time has passed him by. Murph is an old woman, a legend, a hero, but he is just her father. And that reunion is both beautiful and hollow, because even in victory, there's a residue of sadness. What he missed can never be undone. But what Interstellar whispers, not screams, is that it was still worth it. Because when love survives time, it changes from memory to meaning. And that's something not even a black hole can swallow. Cooper comes back to Earth, but Earth doesn't come back to him. Murph is now older than he ever became. He made the right choice. He saved humanity, but he missed the moments that mattered most. He became a ghost in the life he tried to preserve. Sacrifice saved the world, but it shattered the family. So what does this all mean for us? We might not travel through wormholes or orbit black holes, but every day we choose where to give our time. And that makes us astronauts of the heart, navigating purpose, pain, and people. Choose wisely. Because in the end, time is not just about clocks or calendars. It's about presence. And presence is the greatest act of love. Interstellar teaches us that time isn't just something we lose, it's something we spend. Sacrifice is rarely understood when it's made, and love, though stretched across years and stars, can still hold everything together. So maybe the lesson isn't about black holes or wormholes. Maybe it's about choosing what matters, while you still can. Because time isn't fair, but it's still ours to give. If movies speak to something deeper in you, you belong here. Like this video and subscribe to CineWithin, where we see the truth behind the story. When cinema speaks to the soul. Comment down below, which movie would you like us to dissect from a different perspective in our next video?